Okay, we should be live. And the ad should end in just a couple seconds. Everything should be ready for us to actually do some bladerizing. I've changed up my setup a little bit after a bit of discussion and looking a few things up and theory crafting a little bit. It's not exactly what people recommend for it, but it's close enough. My L's on pure crit. Really high attack power. I have respect her. She is not actually any into luck, but she still has 100% crit, so all we need. But we are using a Daladon. How's it going? Thank you for the gift subs. Hopefully life is treating you well today and your D&D session went well last night. Thank you for the gift subs. And we are on a completely different setup for her. We're on Modellum, we have Last Chance, and a Stendhal. Stendhal got nerfed, it's still enough to do what we need. So, I actually tested this. But basically, right now we have CL going first. I'm going to double check that we have them in the right order. So it's going to be like, oh, nope, I want CL first, Mael, then Luna. And yeah, this is going to be a challenge. There's a high probability we will kill her turn 1. If we don't kill her turn 1, then we have Luna as backup. That is the whole plan here. Mael is set up to be the Stendhal queen. Luna is set up to just be her usual do about 2 million damage nuke. And CL is set up entirely for support. She does fuck all damage. As you can tell, she has like half the attack power of anyone else. And we have Monoko and Verso actually set up to be competent fighters, albeit tanks. They're more just like, we are almost done with the boss, let's bring in the backup team and hopefully strip off the last little bit of health. But let's go ahead and hop in on this and hopefully it works out properly. We will be trying Simon as well.
Claire. You're alive. What happened to her?
I bet Claire hated Maman's portrait of her, so she painted over her.
And now she paints Nevrons.
Can you heal her? Can you change her back?
I can't repaint her. Claire's the only one skilled enough to paint over someone else's creation.
I don't like this.
This is gonna be tough. Full deck.
Thank you for the gift sub, Gablin. Hopefully things are going well with you. Well, hopefully you're getting some good rest today, too. And one thing I want to note about this game, and yes, I am on mouse and keyboard. You're going to hear the audio mute for just a second if I can get my cursor back. There we go. Da-da. Okay. But yeah, one thing I really do like about this is how it uses aspect ratios as well. because we have the whole vertical, the 4x3 for the black and white scenes where time is frozen. We have cinematic for the actual cinematics, and we have full screen for the game. So it adjusts itself based on so many different things, and it actually helps. Subtle cues is what it's doing to help you kind of like figure out what's going on. But anyway, let's go ahead and get things set up. We're going to do all set
That's lucky.
to get everybody set up there. We're going to do Fortune's Fury to set up Mael, who looks like an ink puppet right now. But yeah, I really do think you'd enjoy this, but I'm not going to keep pressing on it because I know that's, at least for me, that makes me less likely to play it. But, and how's Locke doing as well? Didn't see you sneak in. And I will look at that in a little bit. Oh, that's what it wanted me to do. We're about to kill her in probably one shot, unless we get really, really, really unlucky. You are the master lurker, Locke. You even lurk better than me. And I thought I was good at it. But yeah, Fortune's Fury on her. So that's going to let her double her damage. She already has 9 AP, so she doesn't have to do anything else. She's in Virtuous Stance. Stendhal is extreme void damage. This does a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. And you wish it wasn't Sunday already? I know that feeling. If we don't beat it today, we are going to beat this tomorrow. It might be a late stream tomorrow, but we are going to Stendhal her, and hopefully it's a one-shot. It is. For a boss that gave us that much trouble, 10 million damage was enough. So that was nice. We didn't even level up off of her, which is unfortunate.
How is she so strong?
She's Claire's creation.
Claire? Wait!
She's trying to find a way out.
I'm sorry.
Just gamaged herself. Essentially. She wanted gone from this world because it was tormenting her. And so far, we have killed both of his sisters. And on turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover all your health. Excuse me. Thank you guys for the hype train. It was very hype. I need to make a graphic for that. A little choo-choo thing. Why are they not following me? They're just kind of like stuck in place. I have not explored this, so I don't know. I did actually test to see if it would kill her last night, but didn't actually explore the place. So that is her released. Now we have to go deal with Simon. This is stuff most people I don't think do. No one on my friends list on Steam has done this, and several of them have beaten the game. So I am really, really curious as to what happens if I kill all of the super bosses. Probably nothing. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably not going to have any impact on the ending. Have you laid her to rest? We did. I see, that's good for her. Sometimes being selfish is what's needed. I wish she would have listened to me. But then she wouldn't have to make this painting suffer. Painting or not, she had feelings and a soul. That's what I think, at least, but I know she thinks differently. For me, everything in this canvas is as much alive as it was as what is outside. I think these are fragments of Verso's soul, like the actual Verso. Esquier, the Gestrals, the Grandis, even Aline's paintings. I welcome them all. Painting should be a celebration. Just like music. Thank you for taking care of her. It may not be much, but would you accept a gift from me? A garment we had designed together. I can make only one. Who should have it? Let's do CL, see if it's... Since she doesn't have one that I particularly like. Thank you for everything. Take care of yourself and the paintings around you. So let's see what that one looks like. Oh, so she just gets Clea's outfit. I mean, that's a relatively normal looking one. I know most people are going around in the swimsuits, by the way. I prefer the actual, like, normal outfits. Some of these, like, weird ones just pull me out of it a little bit. It's one reason why in the cinematics I don't have them using the custom outfits either. But that kind of fits the theme of our one here. And Luna does not really have one that's kind of like that, does she? I mean, we could go Serene, but that is just not fitting the rest of the theme. Yay! Now for us to rest first. Because we are definitely hurt a little bit. Because we take so much damage just starting the fight. It's kind of a lot. I don't know if we're going to hit 99 before the end of this. But we are going to probably hit 90. Now, the things that I was looking up with it, and frankly, thanks for pointing out that I didn't need to do all that. The things I looked up to see how to beat her, all said, like, you need to be in your 90s to do it. You don't. We could have done that in our 70s and still had enough damage. Because they're all recommending, like, over 10,000 damage on your attack and all that stuff. No. You don't need that much. You don't even need to be as high as I am right now. You just need to have that double damage and a crit, because she has like 5 million HP or something like that. And now, I think we go and do the chromatic first. Before we dive down after what's-his-face. And I don't see any more blue things. I did gather a few more after stream, but they were all just Lumina, so it wasn't important. I think we already did that area. Didn't we? I think we did. Oh yeah, that's where he starts. He has to come all the way down here and around. So this is where he ends. So what we're going to do is... Oh, we didn't get that one. The one that's right next to where I was going to be starting today. Except I was like, I'm going to look up how to beat her.
Interesting.
And really, I prefer having the discussions because, frankly, the discussions were more helpful on that. Because I was thinking, oh, I'm never going to reach that. I'm going to have to grind forever to get up to 93, 95, stuff like... No. It's fine. Maybe New Game Plus you have to, but not in base. Okay, so this might be another chromatic. We might have to fight several chromatics on the way. Why can we not? There you go. Might have to hit several chromatics along the way. Yeah, it's Benazir.
Full deck.
With his cool little flowery things. Grab your spear. That is fine.
Show me what you can do.
This will hurt.
Stendal. It's a finishing move. It's very, very strong. But it's probably going to be the one we see the most of from here on out. So let's see what this little friend has. We're probably going to have to fight him too. Yes, I will take a good deal. Oh, we got pure. Okay. You know what? We'll take those. It's a new outfit and mask for him. I might want to change the mask. I don't want to change the suit because I like the suit, but we'll look at what pure does. Oh, that is just like straight classic. I do like the contrast of this one better. We're going to go with that. So that one is not a guy we can fight. I think... Yeah, that's going to be a shortcut across, but we don't really care about that. Because that's a swim over to the door. What we want to be doing is just clearing the entire path so we can chase him back this way. I think it's supposed to actually be a gauntlet where you're chasing him and fighting these along the way, leading him that way, but either way probably would work. This doesn't look like a chromatic. It looks like a trio, though. So let's punch him. Punch. I don't know if there's going to be treasure on the ground either.
Let us stain them.
Oh, and she's first this time. Cool. Elemental trick.
Elements. Converge.
I don't know what determines who's going to go first in this particular kind of setup. Either way, we just basically want to ensure that
Meet your reckoning.
Mael is last-ish.
Time to strike. That's lucky. Deal me in. Show me what you can do.
Because her opener is the danger zone. And she does 2.5 to 10 million damage. If you're curious. That is her entire shtick right now. First turn, massive damage, and then she's just kind of support from there on out as well. I do see a glowy there. I am sad that we can't go on to this. It's like half buried, though.
Nice.
Can he go across? He might be able to go across water. Let's go get flying and see if we can figure out a way to get him over there. Bonk. But yeah, if there's a way for us to get over there, that would be nice.
A storm is coming.
Okay. Pop, 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 pop. How are you not dead? Elemental trick on you. And yes, I have invested Lumieres or lumens or whatever they're called to get us energy master as well. Goodbye to spear guy. Didn't do much to him.
Full deck.
All set.
That's lucky.
And yes, we do throw the powerful on because that's going to give her even more multipliers. Because now she's just nuke. Goodbye.
Kyrie!
I do wonder how much damage it does if we fail to get those perfects on there. I haven't failed to get them yet. Okay. And yeah, getting down low is going to get me the ability to see if there's anything in these rocks as well.
Good stuff.
We got a new Pictos entirely, energizing shell. That's a good one. I know where we've got to get him. I don't know how we're going to get him there. Unless he can go across water. Because this is the chromatic tank. So getting him across is going to be our ultimate goal, but how do we get him across? Just running around getting these tiny little glimmers of
Well, that
light
will
for
help.
some lumina. We'll be with you in a moment, Chromatic. I have a feeling we're still going to struggle with Simon, oddly enough. I think he's going to be a challenge. Because that second stage, I don't know if it resets all of our damage buffs or not. Okay, so he goes that way from there. Goes there. Can we do this while flying?
Take you to the sky. Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
This should
Flash
get him
through
going.
the sky. Here we go. Flashing through the
So he
sky.
can go on water. Okay.
Hang on tight.
Yeah, it's just a matter of shoving him to where we want him to go. He shouldn't. Please don't go off. No, no, no. You don't go there. Get back.
Flashing through the sky.
Okay, so he's there. We send him this way?
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
How do I get him to go up?
Flashing through the sky.
Because he keeps going back and forth there, and I have no idea
Hang on tight.
how to get him to go the way we want. Because that shoves him back this way.
Hang on tight.
There he goes. Yeah, getting them to maneuver where you want them is a bit of a pain in the ass. There we go. Hello, big guy. Let's get this achievement. I think this is the last Patank in the world. So we are doing a genocide. Do you like doing a genocide? Fortune's Fury on you. And Stendhal.
Papyri. Dance.
Yeah, I don't know how much life that thing's going to have. I think we probably could have beaten it without using that, but I don't want to risk it. We gain anti-stun, which I think is a level... No, it's a brand new one. Okay, so we're immune to stun now. If we end up using that. It's really good health and defense. So we could probably plop that on one of our second liners. And finally, for the third and final super boss, other than the Tower of Doom, we've done 2 of them in 25 minutes, so I think we're doing good. We're going to go after the underwater guy. There is nothing else for us to do above here, is there? Have I missed something that somebody has noticed? Yeah, if you notice something that I missed, holler at me. Or if you see an enemy that I haven't killed on the surface, holler at me. I don't think we've missed any. Only thing we have not done is the gestrals. So... we haven't returned to the monument either. But I don't think there's going to be anything there. I'm going to go ahead and drop down here first. And do this.
Hang on tight.
Because I don't think that... Please let there be a flag near here, the front. Yes, there is. But I don't think that there is anything there in the monument. Reason I'm going luck on her is because she might actually have to fight one of these days. In case we run across something that Mael and Luna can't kill. And we're not going to get all of Minoko's because we didn't get the face guy, I don't think, on him. And there's only 2 of those in the game. So we'd have to do that on New Game Plus, which is fine. Off to the golden tree. Thankfully, this is a fast way to get to Simon. So we'll see if we can actually do Simon with this strategy or not. Welcome to the abyss. Stare into it too long. It will stare back at you. Yeah, and I do appreciate that they're like, hey, this is dangerous. It's dangerous. You should probably know this is dangerous. And this is intended to make you feel like this is an oppressive zone. And off we go. And yes, we're going to drop here for the save. We have to get this story bit. But I think we've got it.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
Ah, so he's the one who felled the Axon. Simon.
You know him?
He's an old friend of mine. We joined Expedition Zero together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clair. I'll lay you to rest, my friend.
No, you won't. You're not even in the party.
Ready.
Okay, skills all set. Fortune's Fury.
Blades sharpened.
Stendhal.
Fiery. Done.
My love, these foes are beneath you. You, who have fought heaven and earth, and subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise. Your enemies await.
Wave 2.
Do me in.
All set. Fortune's Fury.
Show me what you can do.
Blades sharpened.
Stendhal.
Fiery. Done.
27 million was not enough. Jesus. Let's go for a stab. So we're gonna have to do another round. We're gonna have to survive quite a few hits. Okay, elemental trick.
Elements converge.
Lightning dance. There's only a couple million damage.
Please survive.
So he steals all shields. And he's going to eat the
Not
corpse.
today.
Oh, fucking Christ. I didn't realize he was going to get 97 fucking turns in a row. Jesus Christ.
Well, thanks.
So it's just her.
Ready to parry.
The delays on those swings are gross. No. Reserve team cannot do another 30 million damage. So I'm not sure how we're supposed to beat this guy. This guy has to have 60 million life to actually have survived that much. So I don't know how you're supposed to beat him besides just get good scrub and parry all of his attacks. His first wave actually survived a freaking fully
Let's go.
powered attack of ours, so that doesn't surprise me that he survived it again, but... And that's a crit, by the way. That is not even just like, oh, We're doing a little bit here. No, that was a crit. So first wave we've got down. That's not a problem. It's a matter of surviving long enough to get a second wave out, and with how slow our characters are, that's a challenge. None of them have, I mean, only a couple of them have over 2,000 speed.
Enough. These foes.
Let's gamble.
Okay, all set again. Do I think I can beat this guy? Maybe. Am I going to today? I don't know.
Finesse and grace.
Only 7 million on that one.
I'm ready. Last chance.
Skills. This one's not going to be the run, I don't think. Because for some reason, we're not doing anywhere near the same amount of damage. Yeah, we're doing way less damage overall.
Dodge.
Take cover.
There's no dodging
Can't
that.
leave us yet.
Okay, so it is her again.
Elements converge. Let's push forward.
Does he have any weaknesses? No, he does not. That is so stupid. He had, yeah. Good job. Congratulations. We don't win this one. So and we don't even get a turn to actually cancel all this shit. This is a complaint that I had with our last attempts at these. Is I can't interrupt the turns. Like even between their turns would be nice. Like if I press select, just put in a prompt there that says, "Hey, your next turn, I would like to interrupt before it, so we're not sitting there for 3.5 goddamn hours." So, yeah. No. Mouse, fuck off of there. Because he's just going to sit there and attack through it all. This might be the one boss we don't defeat if we keep getting... We're getting bad RNG, because that was a low roll on freaking roulette. We're going to have to get a positive roulette, and I don't know how to do another 50 million damage to him. His attacks are damn near impossible to dodge because he has the double swings. If you're wondering what I'm getting hit by, it's not his main attack, because we actually parried that. It was his second swing. Because he has a follow-up that does... Yeah, we're going to do Fortune's Fury on you. But it was... He does a swing, and then there's a blue echo sword behind it in that stage.
Fiery. Dodge.
Quake in fear.
But yeah, we don't really have an easy way to deal with it.
Full deck.
Okay, we don't keep our buffs.
Here we go.
So, Fortune's Fury. We do a... That would bring us down to 3, which would mean we come back up to 5, which is not enough for a Stendhal. Yeah, that's 30 million damage right there. Maybe I should look up a high damage build for Luna as well.
Ciel, dodge!
Yeah, that double swing is just bullshit. There's no way for you to parry both of them. Your animation for parrying is too long. And he rips every corpse. Oh, no, he didn't. Revive?
So much potential.
We'll go for another rock slide.
Let's dance.
And how am I supposed to dodge that, you motherfucker?
You can't leave us yet.
There is no way to dodge that. You're coming back in from the previous dodge during that attack. Is there a way to actually beat him? This is... Oh, God, that's fucking awful. I'm going to look up. I want to see if somebody is actually... I mean, someone has beaten him, although there's no guarantees that wasn't because of a mod or something like that, because that doesn't disable achievements. How to beat Simon Expedition 33. Well, that's not the guide I wanted to look up for it, but... Oh, use best Pictos... No, bullshit. I already know that. What results from this is that points will be pressing parry nonstop for 5 to 10 seconds, especially with long attack. Groovy, that's not fun. A good tip for speed of light attack is that it consists of a total of 10 attacks. I am well aware of this, you goddamn worthless guide. It may look like a joke. Shields are useless. He drops you to 1 health. Strategy at the moment is just try and buff Mael, mark, and use her Gamage and hope it does enough damage, but you can't last more than 2 rounds. Yeah, we don't do enough damage. I suppose we could switch over to solo, but that's not going to actually help us because that's not going to give us more damage. Hmm. And yeah, there's a comment in the search on this. There is a level of difficulty where things stop being fun and start being absolute bullshit. Yes, Simon Long jumps over that line. I 100% agree. Don't get mad when it's your super boss, but he could have been more nice at the end. There's at least, yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, you're not supposed to beat him, I don't think, but that's actual horseshit. And most of the strategies are literally the strategy that I'm doing right now. But they're able to do way more damage than me because they did it pre-nerf. Yeah, they're just doing the same strategy that I'm doing. And they're able to get 602 million damage somehow. I don't know how they're getting 602 million. That had to have been a massive nerf to that skill. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Is there any way I can squeeze out even more damage from her? We have second chance already on her. Lumina-wise, I mean, we can get Solo Fighter. That's not going to help out a lot. We already have Solo Crit. Heal self on battle start. We could do that route with our 2 support characters, but then we wouldn't have the double damage. Could do... Just trying to think what else we could do. Could do Breaker. And yes, we do have Augmented Counter currently equipped because I actually have been using her for normal fighting. We'll get rid of that. First offensive we already have. Glass Cannon would give us a little bit more damage. I think we have an improved power already. Finding the one I'm looking for in all of this is also a little bit of a annoying thing. Because I'm looking for a specific one. It's just... Powerful shots, protecting heal. I'm looking for the one that gives more powerful. We have it. It's just a question of where is it? We could do powered attack. I think we actually have one that gives us more power whenever we have shields as well. Yeah, shield affinity. That's another 30%. I don't know if it gets canceled by that. We're going to go ahead and dump more into her. We're going to go up to, I want to say 300 something. I'm probably going to need more than that, but... Shield affinity. Shortcut. We don't care about those right now. Could have sworn we had a power boost. Now I'm having to look through every single one to see. We don't care about exhausted. Anything that says percent increased damage is what we want. %, chance to gain powerful from free aim? No. I really do wish I could look for a keyword. We could do Survivor. I could have sworn we had one that improved power, but I am not seeing it. We could get base shield as well. Now I'm having to go through all of them. It's plus 15% is what it is. I know we've got it. It's the one that we were using on him. Let's go for sort by active. Could have sworn we had it on him. Greater powerful, so it starts with a G. Okay. I don't know if we need it on her or if it is... We already have it on you? Oh, we already had it on her. Okay. You're the one who needs it. Well, we'll get rid of that and we'll give her greater powerful. Okay, we need 4 more points. Death Bomb can go away for greater powerful. Okay, so she already has it. What else can we put on her to give her more damage? The shield one would not be bad. We're going to take Revive Paradox, so she gets that whenever she's revived. We'll go ahead and get Survivor as well. She's going to need probably up to about 350. We're going ham on Mayel because she's pretty much the highest damage character we have. At least as far as combos I'm aware of go. That's not where I want to go. I want to go all the way over to the right. The menus need some help, but it's fine. So Survivor, survive at 1 health. Once per battle, and then if we die, we get back up. And we immediately get another attack. Trying to think if there's anything else that we can do to base shield. Yes. Auto rush. Actually, we don't want auto rush. That'll make her go first. And I don't think there's anything else we have. Exhausting mark, defenseless break, breaking... No. We already have glass cannon on. On every damage dealt, consume 1 AP. No. Actually, powered attack would not be bad. Because that's going to increase our damage a little bit. We'll consume an AP to do it, because it's only an 8 cost one. We'll take SOS power just so it auto procs on her at the beginning. And I think that's everything we can do to really push our damage up. I will gain accelerating last stand just in case. Let's try this again. Now that we've dumped all that into her, maybe this will be enough? We are trying easily the hardest enemy in the game, so...
That's lucky. Here we go.
There's Greater Powerful. Fortune's Fury on you.
Blades sharpened.
Straight into Stendhal. That's 13 million. That's not ideal. That means we're going to be doing too little to him still. Although we might have hit a bad roulette there, maybe? We should have way more damage.
My love, these foes are...
We just dropped in 100% more damage, at least.
Let's play. Show me what you can do.
Blades sharpened.
Open with Stendhal. Why are we doing way less damage now? This is the second time in a row we haven't done 30 million. We're basically relying on the luck of the draw for us to actually get a kill on him. Because those timings are just not fun. Because they're so close together.
Let's play. Well, well.
This will hurt. Fiery. Done.
There we go. That's 50 million. We just need to get that to happen in the actual battle. Wish there was a way to force a save so we didn't have to keep reloading it, but it's fine.
Let's gamble.
Is one of my drinks gone? Okay. Let's try this again.
Well, well.
Blades sharpened.
Stendhal. We could give... Yeah, we're just not getting good rolls on it, apparently. Last chance.
I can do it.
We could do Stendhal again. Elemental Trick.
Elements converge.
It's bad when the double damage one dealt more damage than the I mean, when the normal one dealt more damage than the double damage one because we rolled well. He steals all shields, that's
Take
fine.
cover.
The fuck was that? Hold up, I'm gonna... It removed our living people from the... Did we die or something there and I'm unaware of it? I don't know what even happened there. I actually do not know what happened there.
Show me what you can do.
Blades sharpened. Huh. Fiery. Huh. Dodge!
She should have revived. I don't know what attack that was. That was just like, okay, you can't do anything now?
Let's play.
I'm confused. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage of that. I actually don't know what happened.
En garde. Last chance. I can do it. Firing. Dodge.
Yeah, this one's way worse.
Elements, converge. Let the ink flow.
Lightning Dance, I guess, is the only thing that works there. So there's him stealing all shields.
Ready to parry.
So she'll revive, or at least she should.
It's locked on you.
Apparently she... Oh, there she is. Okay. Skills. Last chance. She doesn't get a double turn from it, unfortunately.
Let the ink flow.
I do find it weird that she doesn't get a double turn from it, even with
Lightning
Cheater.
dance. Take your shots.
There's his steal all shields. Such bullshit. There is no physical way for me to dodge that.
I won't waste this.
I don't know how to beat him. It's just ridiculous.
That's lucky. Not today.
And we can't even dodge that. And a suitable epic eclipse. Yeah, he's just... I don't know... And there's nothing we can do while he's doing his hour fucking long attack either. This is the second boss that I've not liked. Third, if you count the dancer that was optional. This guy's optional too, but I don't like his design. It is not a fun design. It is not a, oh, here's a challenge. It's no, this is antagonistic DM levels of design here.
Well, well.
He's one of the Expedition Zero people. He met Clair, and she made him a double survival. And I don't know if you're I don't think you're an antagonistic DM. An antagonistic DM makes it impossible to win. His job is to beat the players. And now, if we could only get that one on the second wave. Excuse me. You have imposter syndrome? I think we all do, sadly.
Ready?
Okay, so Fortune's Fury again.
Show me what you can do.
We might just start restarting it if we don't get the 57 million right off the bat.
Fiery.
There we go. Finally. Yeah, we have to cheese him because I don't see a way for me as a person to beat him. I am not the worst player. I'm not great. I am an average player. There is no way for me to beat him because I cannot. It's not even a matter of reflex time. You have to be parrying, or actually, yeah, it's impossible to dodge both the attacks. If you're going in for parrying, you have to have such precise timing 10 times in a row against things that are so damn close together that you can't even perceive the gap. I can't do that. Your players got a rather cheap handy haversack yesterday? Sweet. They think it's cursed. That's, I mean, good. If that doesn't have, if that's not a level 33 weapon, I'm gonna be, okay, it is level 33, thank God. But yeah. I'm glad I don't have to do that fight again. And the bag isn't cursed, it just had those two, yeah, it just had traveling companions.
Simon. More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Clair. What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. That she had in fact taken you away. Locked you somewhere I could never reach. And set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamash. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
Well, that was Simon's life. All these realities created and destroyed on a whim. Yeah? How far out here is it going to let me go? Okay, so there's the invisible wall. I was about to say, if this just lets me go out here forever and never find my way back, that'll be a dick. Yeah, we don't have any way out of here other than the flag. He was trapped down here in the void by himself going mad. That is dark. I have a feeling the rest of the game is going to be relatively easy. I say relatively. It's not going to be cakewalk because we still have to do the tower, but... Whew, lordy. I can finally get my mouse out of there. And back to the continent. That is the other super boss done. All we have left is the tower. You'll have the trauma, and you will like it. It's got to load this stuff in. As far as achievements go, 6.9% of players have beaten Simon. 9.7 have beaten the Chromatic Patank, and 7.6 have beaten Clea. So, apparently I am just bad. So all that is left for us...
Flashing through
is the
sky.
tower.
Hang on tight.
And then it's off to the end of the game. I still need to go find the records and the other audio bits. I might look up where to find the audio bits. I don't think finding the records is really important for the streamed playthrough, and I don't think finding the gestrals is really important for it. They do give you rewards for the gestrals, but... I don't think we can just land up here. I'm pretty sure we cannot, in fact. Yeah, we can't. We have to start at the bottom. And there's always New Game Plus, yes. They're doing this thing where they make us very tiny to make us... it's a symbolism kind of thing.
That's where she used to paint and create.
Yeah.
A proper challenge.
To make you feel small and insignificant. Against the challenge that you are about to be facing. Alicia, I must say, you've surprised me. I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. But you did well. All that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. How can you let him erase Verso's canvas? Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. And spare me that drivel about how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here than you. I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here while you sat reading in your room. I was perfectly fine leaving Maman here to work out her sorrows. And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. Enough, I grow tired of repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? That sounds suspicious. Still a timid child, you mope around all day, sad that you have no friends to play with. Yet you decline every invitation. I've really had enough. Play, don't play, I don't care. I'll explain the rules, then do as you want. I've sketched some figures, doodles really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name. I like it. Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlet. Survive them all, and I'll show you a true drawing. Death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. I mean, yeah, I agree. Okay, so that's a canvas. So each is going to have its rule. Oh, we can't actually interact with that one. We can interact with that central one, though. Stage 1, Trial 1. Bad omen.
I see you all. Ready?
Yeah, we'll just do AoEs to get rid of the garbage. Stage 1, Trial 2. I do wonder how many of these there are, and when we're going to actually have to care about the enemies. Yeah, so far they're not scary.
Prepare for annihilation.
That one actually took 2 hits, so we're gonna have to start caring about him a bit sooner than I thought. Just burning through all the stages really quickly. Let's see what we actually... Oh, it's a duelist. Okay, this one we actually do care about. Because he's a dick.
Show me what you can do.
The dance begins.
Do we Stendhal? I think we just Phantom Strike, actually.
Void, take everything.
He's a beast. And yeah, the fact there is a flag in here is pretty up there. Greater defenselessness. We're still getting new Lumina. I mean, new Pictos. Which is ridiculous. So we're in level 2 now.
Let's play. Here we go. No more tricks.
They really don't stand a chance. That's going to be our ending screen for pretty much any of the tough enemies, just so you know. Okay, so stay... Can we actually scroll up? Yeah, we can scroll from the top to the bottom. Okay. Inverted scroll. Always a good thing for on these.
Here we go.
All flying enemies. Cute.
Dodge!
Oh no, we're exhausted at the end of battle. What will I ever do? Okay, choose your trial. Stage 2, Trial 3. I don't really know how many floors there are. We're just going to keep going until it tells us no more.
Prepare for annihilation.
Energizing Rush is a new one for us as well. We could load up on a ton of AP. And yes, there's a whole area to explore in here. I don't know if it's going to... Actually, it looks like... Hold up. It looks almost like this place might be growing, or did I not notice the anchor up there? I don't know if this place is just growing or if there's actual stuff for us to do with those red canvases.
Time to strike.
And yes, we are pretty much set
Show
up
me what you can
perfectly
do.
for this tower right now. We have a boss killer in Mael, and we have a nuke in Luna. So there's nothing that can really stop us yet.
Full deck. That's lucky.
Oh, and we got Chromatic, the Benazir.
This will hurt. Let's spill some ink.
Shield guy is actually a threat. First 2 hours, we're just going to do all the side stuff? Probably. And then, I don't know if we're actually going to finish this within the... Although we are already getting pretty high-level stuff already.
Full
I
deck.
don't know if we're going to finish this before 2 hours and then go and beat the rest of the game. But I do think we're going to beat the game today. Because this is the last side stuff for us to do. We have done everything else.
The dance begins.
Tressa walks up to Primrose in party chat and goes, Prim, what's a brothel? I asked this friend of yours and she just ummed and hemmed a lot. I mean... Yeah, Octopath does stuff like that quite a bit. I need to go back and play through the first one. I'm going to probably not like it
Deck.
as much because I've played the second one through recently.
That's lucky. Deal me in.
But it is a great series. Definitely recommend if you are interested in proper turn-based JRPGs. This is not turn-based. It is turn-based, but it's not at the same time, if that makes sense. You did the first one first. There's a lot of quality of life in the second one as well. Okay, all set again. I don't think the Bourgeon is going to really survive any of this.
Show me what you can do.
Blades sharp.
Especially considering it looks like we've got way too many Luna turns for it to even survive, even if this doesn't kill it.
Prepare for annihilation.
I do wonder what the studio is going to do next after this. it might end up being a Hollow Knight situation where nothing they could make will really meet expectations, which is a whole daunting thing in and of itself. Team Cherry, I'll be happy
Show me
even
what you can
if
do.
Silk Song is just okay, as long as it's like even close to the quality of Hollow Knight. But I know that they're gonna get completely reamed if it's not like twice as good, because that's just how gamers do.
Prepare for annihilation.
But oh, you survived. Ow.
Void, take everything.
Which is always a shame, but it's fine. Okay, stage 5. But yeah, it's always a shame whenever
Full deck.
studios get kind of buried with stuff like that. I hope they don't let it impact them. I hope they actually continue to make games that they think are in this same vein. Love this dark, gothic French RPG. And I'm sadly the only person on my friends list who has done, I mentioned this earlier, that's done Clea and Simon now. There's going to be someone on like GDQ next, like this summer, that's going to just be destroying this game, and it's going to make me feel sad inside that I wasn't able to perfect parry him.
En garde.
And yes, I know I'm trivializing these, but these would actually be tough battles.
Full deck. That's lucky.
These would be tough battles if we didn't have just the broken setup
Show
that
me
we
what
have
you
right
can
now.
do.
Blades
I
sharp.
do think Luna could probably handle them before they get a turn, but I'm not certain on some of these, especially whenever we start getting absorbing enemies. Because she can do this 8 million some odd damage per turn kind of situation. But it's less consistent. And now we have, this is where she'd start falling off. Because she does elemental damage instead of void like us.
En garde.
We're on stage 6. I really don't... If someone wants to look up and tell me how deep this goes,
Time to strike.
I'll take it into consideration.
That's lucky.
Because if it's like 40 of these, we're going to be here all day.
Show me what you can do.
If it's just 4 levels each to like 10 or something like that, which would be 40, I think we'll actually be fine at 40. With how long the battles are taking, we'll be fine. 24 seconds. Ooh, look, a Gargant.
Well.
Let's mix it up a little bit.
That's lucky.
We'll do the single target one on the... Oh, wait, there's more than one enemy.
Show me what you can do.
I kind of want to mix it up, but at the same time, I'm kind of afraid to. So, Phantom Strike. We get yet another one. This is stage 7.
Let's gamble. That's lucky.
Muscle memory at this point.
Ready?
Okay, stage 7. And it's changing up the music quite a lot in it. We're not getting enough time to actually really appreciate it, but
lucky.
it's there.
Here we go. Show me what you can do.
We're getting sacks right now. Luna's just witness. She's not part of the party right now. She's just there. I should probably actually put what's his face in there. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna switch over to Monoko. Maybe we'll actually get lucky. I don't think we will. And have a face guy in here. I don't think he's gonna show up. Because we've seen all these enemies before, but in case we run across one we haven't seen, of course we can always refight it. We can always just refight it if we run across one that we haven't seen. Speaking of which, this is one that he might actually be able to get one from, so it is Francois, which will be the one that we
That's lucky.
did before. So I'll swap them.
Deal me in. Show me what you can do.
Blades sharpened.
Too early.
A storm is coming.
The first time it's gotten to your turn.
Converge. Lightning dance.
I don't think Francois is one that we can actually get from that. So that was which one? Stage 8, Trial 1. Okay. I'll try and remember that for like off-camera reasons.
Full deck. Well. Show me what you can do.
Blades sharpened.
A storm is coming.
Let's go for...
Dodge CL.
Oh no, exhaustion. Whatever will I do? We're actually needing to go to Luna on these. And it's just because there's so many enemies. It's not even because they're particularly tough. Okay, stage 8, trial 3. One of these is going to be all flying, just complete pain in the ass. I can call you that right now. Okay, so you...
That's lucky.
Let's get this first. Okay, so she needs 5, so we can do 1 shot. Fortune's Fury, yes.
Show me what you can do.
The dance begins.
And we need 8 to do that. We need 7, so I can do 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I didn't save enough. We might actually lose this fight. Oh no.
Let's spill some ink.
That's burning canvas, you. Because I decided to be an idiot just
Storm is
then.
coming. Elements converge. Chroma is flowing.
Genesis.
Meet your reckoning. Let us stain them.
And we will do elemental trick on you.
Elements converge.
Try me. Not today.
On guard!
Last chance. She might die from burn
I'm okay.
and go into Phantom Strike.
Prepare for annihilation.
I derped that one up hard. And I apologize. We still won. But that was a hell of a derp. Oh, 9 stages so far. Got 1 flyer. Get her going.
This will hurt.
Let's go with a Phantom Strike.
Prepare for annihilation.
Yeah, all we need is 1 to hit the guy on the left. Oh, never mind. He's the chromatic. Okay. Yeah, he's the chromatic. That means we need multiple to hit. 9-2.
Well.
We do have the flyer there.
That's lucky.
Except that's chromatic one, so his thing won't explode.
Show me what you can do.
It's just gonna be a
Time to
pain in the
hit big.
ass. Okay, so the Diminuer has survived. How many more trials are there? I'm actually starting to get a little weary of the number.
Let's gamble.
Oh, that's our first frost ones. Our frost effect. Oh, never mind. We had the one on that mountaintop. Yeah, I know where. So we got fire, flame, and chromatic dense answer. Let's see. I was taking a drink. Give me a break. None of these are flyers, so they should die to her. Does Frost Guy count as flying?
Let us
No.
stain them.
I don't think he counts as flying.
Elements converge.
Is he just immune to void, maybe? Maybe. That could very possibly be it. Which is probably a good idea, because they probably figured, hey, someone's going to come in here with level whatever the freaking hell we are and just charge through this with void.
Well.
Deal me in.
Okay, we'll do... The porter is you.
On guard.
And that costs 7. Oh, the reason it was using up multiples is because we have the one that doubles our damage. We go after the portier, I believe.
Void, take everything.
The Demonure is going to be a pain in the ass, so we need 7 for that, so we can do pop. Actually, I think we go get rid of you and do a Genesis to try and kill him. I don't think this will. It might. It did. These are giving more XP than Clair. If you're curious about the numbers.
Time to strike.
Gold, steel, and ceramic chevaliers. These should die to the void.
Time to hit big. Void, take everything.
A storm is coming.
It's interesting that this is surviving more damage than even the super bosses. These enemies in general. I mean, yeah, we're doing single target skills against them, but same tier skills. They're surviving. Admittedly, we are doing AoE.
That's lucky.
Okay, and the Chalier is berserking. I'm actually having to think a little bit about these guys. Not that fight, but a lot of these fights I'm having to actually think about. Should we let all of our rewards filter through real quick? I don't know how many we're ahead. They're going to be popping up down there for a while. They don't pop up during battle. They just keep queuing up. Rush on powerful. That was a while back. Yeah, we're going to do that as we're going through the rest of this. Stage 11. Tall is this godforsaken tower. Oh, Jesus. Okay, enemies are starting to get actually serious. To the point where I think by the time we get to the top, this might not be strong enough. The duelist is not going down. He's the one I'm actually concerned about out of the 3 of these.
Lightning dance.
That was the wrong target.
I'm waiting.
Okay, you can invert us if you want. Well, goodbye. This is the first one we might lose.
Okay.
Which one do we Stendhal? I think we Stendhal you, because you are actually more dangerous.
Dance! I'm ready.
We'll go for a revive on you.
Sorry, I failed. Elements, converge.
That was an actual tough fight. I should have focus fired. Oh, whoa. I don't think that was intentional.
Let's play.
Okay. Chromatic, we got Lamp Master, we got Creaton.
That's lucky.
Deal me in.
I think I might need the
Blades sharpened.
on kill one. It gives me AP for that as well.
Void, take everything.
His attack patterns are worse.
Chroma is flowing. Meet your reckoning.
$7 million XP. It is changing how the world is coming back at us.
Ready.
The fuck? Okay. Painted Love. Now, is this considered two different enemies or one?
Blades sharpened.
Two enemies. I think we need to Stendhal.
Pyre. Dance!
Oh, it doesn't matter. You just got to kill one. Okay. And we get Clea's music from that one. I think that was the last one. Yes. Some advice: don't let yourself get caught up in other people's drama. Neither of them are adult enough for the conversation they need to have. Until they face their grief, they're better apart than together. But instead they do this and pull others into their mess. Like you, trapped in Aline's delusion. Before you call me a hypocrite, yes, I did get involved. I gave Renoir the edge he needed, otherwise she would have overpowered him long ago. She is, after all, the stronger painter. But there's a difference between helping and getting sucked in. This is not your battle. Don't let their mess become yours. Aline would rather lose herself in make-believe than face reality. It's a drug she's unwilling to resist. Don't make the same mistake. And Renoir, he's terrified of losing more family. And his response is to try to bend everyone to his will. Don't let his fear end up controlling you. It's not selfish to make your own choices, sister. You've made great strides since I last saw you. Don't go backwards. Take this. A reminder that you control your life. If you're not having fun, do something else. So, is there any point to these red canvases? Or are these things that we already did, and they just turn red because of it? They feel like there's something, but I don't know what. This almost feels like a DLC wall. Oddly enough. Which is fine. I think that was everything we could do there. Yep. Reach the top of the endless tower. 7.9% of players have achieved that. Oh, okay. They're just stuck down here for some reason. Okay. You have anything else to say? It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. So that was the entire tower. That took us about 45 minutes. And got us far less levels than I thought it would. It got us up into the 90s, but I was half expecting... The way we were getting XP, I was half expecting it to take us to 99. Okay. So 94. There is an achievement for 99. I'll probably end up getting it. Just as a heads up. Just because I could grind this for just a few minutes and actually get enough XP for that. But I think we want to go beat the game today. There is nothing else that I know of that we should be doing. Off we go. I have a feeling this last area is going to be a cakewalk. And no, there's not an achievement for getting all the Pictos, so I'm not really super concerned about that. I kind of want to, but... That's just because I'm interested in it. I want more game. I want an Act 4, but I know there's not one.
Here we go.
I think we already did this area too. Did we not? No, we didn't do this one. We almost missed a guy. Hi. There are definitely things I've missed. Mainly because we can't do... I just guarantee you there are things I've missed simply because I haven't searched every nook and cranny, and we didn't know about the painting that you could hop through until somebody told us.
Show me what you can do.
This will hurt.
And if you don't want spoilers, we're about to enter spoiler territory. All of this has been bonus content. But we're about to get to the spoilers of beating the game now. Okay, does anybody see anything else that we missed? We already did that.
Hang on tight.
I think it is time for Lumiere.
Here we go.
Question is, where do we go in at? I think it's just the center. Yes, I want to explore this real quick.
Woohoo!
Make sure there's nothing floating around it. There's probably not, but...
Hang on tight.
Wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, I do see something we missed. I'm almost positive we can't fight those guys. I can try landing over there and walking up to them. I know if we are just flying, we just bump off of them like that.
And go.
And yeah, we can't even crawl up there. It's impossible to land in these zones, so they're just eating.
Hang on
They're
tight.
peaceful Nevrons. It's not going to let us escape the map. There's invisible walls around the entire thing. See? It is the edge of the canvas. So we go into camp, we camp one last time, finish the game. Time for the last camp. We've already gotten everybody to 7, but...
Is there anyone special?
Yeah, and all the expedition.
Yes.
And
What will you do when this is all over? Well, so I can see
do you mean?
a painting in...
No
speak with her.
poetry lately.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more.
Indeed. Maybe we could. That would be.
Let's
Aren't you scared of what?
the stones of this.
Yep, no more camp dialogue. This is the end. Welcome to Lumiere. I think I'm going to bring Monoko with. I won't be able to finish his stuff before New Game Plus, but...
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
Yeah, because he could rip him apart. He could paint over him.
We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long. Tomorrow comes.
I am mildly disappointed that... Oh, we can see it here, but we weren't able to see it during the cutscene. Oh yeah, was I gonna switch back to Minoko? Just see if he got any new ones here instead of Luna? There's definitely fighting going on. Why do we still have attributes? Oh, you do. Okay. He leveled up from something.
Expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumia.
Violence.
I'm ready.
And finish them off. Actually, I'm going to have you just wait.
Time to hit.
We're not going to be able to kill him with her. But I want him to do empowered ones a certain number of times in a row. These are actually relatively tough enemies.
A bit of violence.
Because there's an achievement for doing 4 of them in a row. Does that count? That did not count. I don't know what the empowered 4 in a row for him is then. Also, if we wanted to face F against the mime, I think there's a way to do it, but I could be mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Only resplendent? Because the place the mime was, I think might actually be trapped by that paint. Yeah, I think it is. That's unfortunate.
Interesting.
And we're still getting chroma. Yeah, this place probably isn't going to be that terrifying for us. Could fight against all the enemies. I'm not sure whether it's worth it.
That's lucky.
But since we handled the post-game stuff pretty...
Show
not
me what you
easily,
can
but
do.
we handled it. We should be able to handle this. We're not getting anything too amazing from these guys, so you know what? Noko, you are leaving battle again. Back to Luna. Oh, look, it's 2 of you. This is why we need a real party.
Show me what you can do.
Now, I do wonder,
storm is
can... Oh, okay, so she's faster.
Elements converge. Let us stain them.
Well, there's one down. Okay, so yeah, we don't need the overpowered party. Am I seeing anything else here? Oh, man. I'm wondering what's causing the, like, red flashes. I think it's actually fights going on, like, around us with the various flying enemies. I think when I do New Game Plus, I'm probably going to be using Minoko for a lot of it. Oh, we're getting guitar music now. Branching paths. This is back through the tutorial area. Where Gustav was. Yeah, this is where it all started.
Interesting.
The rose was right here. Now I'm wondering, that's going to require a full playthrough to figure out, if we don't take the flower with us, is it still here? Is there an item there? This is hitting memories. Well done, game. Well done. Because, yeah, we went across there. Can't remember whether we went down there first or whether we came across here first. I think we came across here first. We had our tutorial fight. This is how you actually fight section here. Then we learned about the ladder here.
No.
They're turning the people of the city against us now.
Time to strike. That's lucky. Here we go.
I'm hoping Minoko can't learn people skills,
Chroma is
because these are not Nevrons. That is that supposed to be Gustav and Sophie?
Let us stain them.
Kind of wish they were named.
Lightning.
But I understand
darts.
why they're not. We're still getting loot from this.
Well, that will help.
Everything is just kind of like coming back around. Yeah, this is where we gave Sophie the flower. We got electric guitar music going on. We have more humanoids here. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in to see. I don't think these count as Nevrons.
Let's gamble.
No, they don't. They would have an icon next to him if they did.
Here we go.
Okay. Fortune's Fury
Show
on
me what you can
you.
do.
Let's go ahead and just whack.
Violence.
And we'll do a Sakapate. Yeah, I prefer Luna over Minoko, but we are technically pretty overpowered for this. Is there any paint back here? Nope. I really am just, like, intrigued. 'Cause it really is just taking us down, essentially, memory lane of the very beginning of the game by doing this.
Full deck. That's lucky. Well, well. Show me what you can do. Elements converge.
I really am surprised that doesn't straight up kill the guy. Elemental Genesis always does, but... Oh, no item from that one. And then we came down this way. There was a guy mining, I think, over here.
Oh, wow.
You guys can see absolutely nothing here.
Your father.
Don't worry, I wasn't able to
He's
see
at the
anything
tower.
there either.
Yes.
My owl.
He's in the tower? Where's the tower at? Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? I mean, we've talked to every boy that we've found. We might have missed one or two, but... Yeah, and I remember walking through here because we got stuck on the flowers by hopping in them. Oh, wait, no, this was where we gave her the flower. The other place was a place where we had a discussion with her. Painter fights going on all over the place. And yes, we will go fight that one. I just want to see... Okay, so I think that is actually progress forward. So let's fight this guy first. We are doing every fight.
Full deck.
We're just in the pattern of just using that. There is no reason for it. We are strong enough that we don't need to be using her ultimates, but... Oh, we didn't get all the stains. It's elemental trick number 2. We do too much damage, we don't get the 4th stain. Well, I'm sorry, but burning canvas. Just because it looks cooler. These guys are only worth like 80,000 XP. To put things in perspective, we've killed things worth 8 million.
An advantage.
Okay, so yeah, that's just one big loop. So this is progress. The huge explosion was the hint. Don't worry, we'll handle that guy on the right as well. I'm just getting the treasure.
Let's gamble.
Since we don't really need that, let's go ahead and bad omen the crap out of these guys. She doesn't have damage cap removal. We should probably put that back on her. Lumina's... I think it's only 5 for it, too. There we go. Hey, that guy's not going to be that tough, I don't think.
Great.
So I'm not going to be concerned about him. I'm just going to beat him up. Another one! A chromatic. Sweet.
I was lucky. Deal me in. Show me what you can do.
Blades
So
sharp.
just in case, Stendhal. I don't think he needed that much damage.
Good stuff.
Okay, nothing over there. I'm just looking around to see if there's like things that we might have missed as far as lore, story bits, archives, anything like that. But I'm not seeing it. We're currently still missing 37, 52, 60, 64, and 84.
Interesting.
It's not a lot, but I'll probably have to find those off camera.
The Opera House.
So he's in the Opera House, huh?
An advantage.
Is this because of, he's in the Opera House, so there might be a reason for him being there. It might be because of Verso being into music. Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Journal of Expedition 60. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
That is totally just Alexander from Full Metal Alchemist. This is kind of haunting. We'll go in there and look at the piano guy in just a minute.
Good stuff.
This feels like it's about to be the final fight. Let's rest. Can we talk to it? No. I think this might be a representation of Verso. He was into music, he played the piano. Yeah, that feels like it is. Here is your music leading into the final battle. But I might be wrong. In fact, I very well might be. This area might be a super dungeon that's like 20 hours long, but I'm thinking it might not be.
The Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
So the Axons were okay. So that my theory about it being specific characters was not it,
Deck.
but yeah.
That's lucky.
So they are all just created
Here we
by Renoir. The Axons are. They don't have any tied individual characters. I think it would have been better if they were. That would have explained why these specific ones survived.
Meet your reckoning.
It's very solemn going through this area again.
Oh, lovely.
And that is a really, really nicely done thing. So we've got two paths. We've got up this way. And we've got over to the right over there. So there's probably more lore hiding here.
Let's play.
Bad Omen.
I see you all. Here we go.
Bad Omen again.
So much potential.
I was hoping I could just kick it to death, but negative Ghost Rider. I do like that there are fights going on above us. We are still getting new Pictos.
Almost there.
Mael.
Let's go.
I actually don't know which one we're going after. We're just killing all these things.
Let's play.
I mean, the choice of enemies is very specific. You have all the people that got gommaged.
Deal me in.
You have
Show me what you can do.
his own creations, the Axons and stuff like that. We're not seeing the original ones that we normally saw.
Elements converge. Chroma is flowing. Lightning dance.
So we are going towards a quote-unquote tower. I don't know where said tower is, but yeah, these are all the ones that were near the Axons. The tower Axon, the face Axon, and the dancer Axon, the Serene. Visage, Serene, and the one that was reaching towards the sky that was... How did... We actually had 4 Axons then.
That's lucky. Deal me in.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, so we need 4 for Genesis, so we can use 5. Get rid of you. This should finish them off. I don't know why I'm mathing it out. We would destroy them regardless of whether we killed them with Luna or not.
Perfect.
Wonder what determines how much we get from breaking down a Pictos that we already have. Is it the level of the Pictos? Or is it just the type of Pictos? Maybe I should continue. Maybe. I should continue. Continue what? Forever. The boy has gone silent. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the path with the flowers is the path forward. Just double checking if there's anything in the nooks and crannies around the corner.
Well, that will help.
It really won't. We have 1.5 million now. We could go back and buy all the Pictos we missed. But now we have the white and red flowers again. I do wonder what those are supposed to be. We don't actually see anything causing them. They're just bright flashes. I think it's to add kind of a explosive ambiance. A reference to like a war-torn world. Or conflict of the paint.
Well, that will help.
Okay, so we have one last merchant. Guy. After all the mess that's happening, I was the one curious enough to make the journey here. This place is sad. I know, buddy. I mean, we're gonna fight you. Technically, Mael's gonna fight you and probably one-shot you, but... What do you have? Full strength. 25% increased damage on full health. So basically, we sort of have something like that for low health. So now we have the high health one. Unfortunately, we can't use it on Mael because she's never at full health.
Past the gardens.
So he's somewhere past the gardens. I am noticing less and less Nevrons as we get further in.
What have we here?
What is it? Is there anything else? That is very strange because that's like it's been defeated already. It is inside the building. And we have the trauma music. It shifted to it as soon as we came in here.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
All the side paths. I tried getting an ambush on them, but they were still summoning in, I think.
Time to strike. Here we go.
Fortunes, yes.
The dance begins.
I mean, they don't stand a chance against us, but having to fight every last one does take a while.
What have we here?
It is really setting us up for New Game Plus. And that just goes back to where we got the first item. I didn't even notice there was the branching path there. Wonder if there's one on the other side. That's the way around. Yeah, there might be one over here too. It's just extremely quiet. We don't have the trauma music anymore. Which is kind of unfortunate. I really like the trauma music. It's really good. It's just dead silent now.
That's lucky.
I do find it interesting that she's like, oh no, I can't
us
maintain it
stay
much
then.
longer. We don't have to. We can
Elements
defeat him ourselves even
converge.
without them being resummoned. I get that they're supposedly distracting these tough enemies, but we're over-leveled.
Meet your reckoning.
That's what doing all the side quests in an RPG will do for you. Oh, we can go into the grassy areas. Okay. I was expecting them to be invisible walls. I'm not sure where he's going to be. I'm just wandering looking for the last little bit of loot before we finish this off because I actually want more game. I don't think DLC would be appropriate for this unless it's just like extra side challenges or an expansion to the canvas for you to just explore and just have more game. I don't think there's any way for them to add to the story. It's pretty
Elements converge.
tightly built already.
Let us stain them.
That's just some chroma.
Good stuff.
I think progress is right there. Ooh, that's a trio. Nice. It's probably just some more of the stuff that gives us more ability slots. I think it would be funny to actually get a character built up so much that they can just equip everything, though. I do not know how many points that would take, but it would be hilarious to me.
Elements converge. Ha!
Because we already have over 300 and we're not even equipping half the stuff.
Well, that will help.
So that gives you the context. Yeah, I see the enemy over there. I'm just looking at the lion statues. They're really well done.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Is it really that scary? It's a creaton. We've defeated like, what, 5 or 6 of these at least?
In.
Some of them grouped together?
That's lucky.
Worst case scenario,
Hurt.
she'll have to kill them. Or you send all the creaton. And then Phantom Strike. She just lives at 1 life, it's fine. We got faster than strong now. Cheater is better than faster than strong. Makes you do less damage. Faster than strong, that is. Cheater does not. I do like that they have ones that you can discover going through the main story that are just less powerful versions of the broken stuff you can do by doing side quests.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Oh, we are. We're more than ready. He is here, doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes, unless... No, maybe I should never stop, but... I was curious. There was a spot over here. Looked like it could have led somewhere. Get back. Can. Yeah, give me a side area to explore. I'm gonna explore it. This is Renoir.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't. Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
I know that there's 2 endings to this. We will go for both of them. But I don't know which one I would choose on my own yet, because I actually haven't gotten to see them. I have kept myself from getting spoiled on that despite knowing that there's 2 endings. Goodbye, Father.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
No, she can't.
Mama?
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Last chance. I can do it.
Someone's the Descendre canvas. Okay.
How could you be this selfish, Aline?
That's the picture we stole.
Put aside the canvas. It's killing you both.
Not this time!
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
But wait, there's more. I'm saving it for a reason, because I have a feeling this is the decision point. It's time to stop painting.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
The fate of the canvas. We're gonna do both of them. Okay, half expect these victories to come over with a victory question mark. Yeah. When they say you pour a lifetime into something, this is what they mean. Or in their case, more than a lifetime. Because if they've been in there 67 years, the people outside the canvas don't age normally. They are in another world that is not like the real world. Find it interesting that with her pursuit of things she wants, she seems to shatter them or destroy them. I guess to an extent. She just wants to live a normal life. She wants to exist, grieve on her own time, and not go back to being basically what she views as a shell of a living thing. She's grieving not only the loss of her brother, the suffering of her family, but she's also grieving essentially a loss of self, because she doesn't view herself as anything more than a walking ghost. Verso has been around forever in this canvas, the fake Verso. He's wanting it to end so that his family can try and heal outside the canvas. I think on some level he can understand Mael, but on the level of having to return to a body that she views as being nothing but a shell, that is something he cannot relate to. He will just cease to exist. Sometimes ceasing to exist is the mercy. Because existing forever in a body that doesn't feel like your own can be even worse than that. From like an emotional standpoint. There is always tomorrow. There is always another day. She could learn to overcome that grief of self. I'm going to do the first fight as Mael. I'm going to do the second fight as Verso. We're going to watch both endings. Our drafts collide.
Please, I beg you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Hey, please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Brother. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
So her winning essentially dooms her to die within the canvas, bringing everything back to be her memories of them and how she wants them to be, regardless of what their soul would have wanted. Do I skip the credits? We're gonna see them again. I don't think either ending is going to be a good ending per se. I don't know where this save is going to be at. Load previous saves. I think it's the 1014. Actually, we'll go back to this one. Yep, this was the save we wanted. They should both, in my opinion, I don't think there could be a happy ending to this. Like, in any sense. I think, in the grand scheme of things, there is going to be loss regardless. There's going to be suffering. There's going to be sadness. We are gonna have to make the decision. Let's see the verso ending, and then we'll watch the credits. I don't know if he's strong enough to beat Mayhel, actually, now that I think about it.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I will miss you guys. It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain. Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit,
Okay, that was a gut punch. That actually made me tear up a bit. But I think that's the correct ending. I hope it's the canon ending too. It's what's best for everyone. Yes, even the people from the painting. Sad as hell. Like depression the game. Exactly. Her brother would not sacrifice for her only to have her trapped and dead in a make-believe world. The other path was leading her to being explicitly just stuck in the painting until she dies in the real world. Or in what is her real world. I still don't believe we've reached the top layer of the fake worlds. He would have fought to the end, and Verso, even while not real, was real enough. Yep. He basically had Verso's soul. He didn't want his sister trapped in there dying. The real world is sad. They're going to miss people that she has 16 years of memories, knowing, loving, caring about. She's going to have to grieve that as well, on top of her brother. But at least she has a chance to recover now, rather than being trapped with what is essentially puppets that she paints and repaints until they all pass. I do appreciate the fact on her ending that she did allow him to age, which means that he would eventually die in the canvas. But it would have been so long that she would have been lost. Admittedly, the mother has to have been in there at least 67 years. So this was a great game. 100% recommend playing. The mechanics for most of it are good. I'm not going to say all of it. The jumping puzzles suck ass. But the gameplay is enticing. The world is enticing. The story is depressing as freaking hell. One I'm saddest to see go, we actually saw as the little doll she was holding. I'm going to snooze that ad. We're going to have an interruption in the music for a split second while I do that. There we go. I don't know if that interrupted. I think that broke the credits. Never mind. There it is. You want to say, and this is out of left field, but there is a strange reference to getting trapped in a game as well. I think the storytelling is stellar and it reminded you of when you first read Psycho Cyber, which is a Danish sci-fi novella. I might have to look up a translated version of that. But this is... I don't want to use this term lightly, but I would say this, as far as video games go, does fall into the masterpiece category. And why did that not pause the ad? Can you please snooze? Thank you. But I will be going back to play a New Game Plus of this, without a doubt. I'll probably be playing it on Expert. I will probably go through and collect the gameplay itself is good enough to continue with that. Just on gameplay alone, this would be an exceptional game. I think the story is what kind of knocks it up that extra notch. I've said before that this is probably game of the year for the past 5 years for me. I would possibly say... I would say top 3 of all time. And we're even like kicking nostalgia out of this. And I can't think of another game that's actually stood quite up to this one. I can think of a lot of games I loved and a lot of games, but I'm going to remember this one. So, extra kudos to the people who made it. It is, let's see, you said it's the first game in a long time you felt compelled to play to understand all the nooks and crannies of. Yes. It is the first game that I think we're almost like 70 hours in almost. And I want more. It's the first game in a while that's felt that way. It's the first game in a while that by the time I was getting to the end of this, I wasn't feeling like I needed to just push my way through to the end. I was actually at a point where I'm like, I don't want to see the end. If that makes sense. I can relate to the characters in here that they want it to keep going. But everything does come to an end. Definitely play this game. I knew the ending was going to be sad. I knew the ending was going to be a nut punch. I had a feeling Mayel's ending was going to be less of a nut punch, and I was right. Hers was more of the kind of, you've chosen a decision that is good for now and good on the surface, but it's not going to be good in the long run kind of thing. Whereas the Verso ending, it's just straight in the nuts. Just kick you there, you're going to be hurting for a while, but in the long run, you're going to be able to walk away from it. I definitely recommend trying this sooner rather than later. I mean, right now, if you're watching this, you've already been spoiled on the ending of it. But I still recommend trying it then. In the review, I'm going to recommend trying it as soon as possible so people don't get spoilers on it. This is going to be one of those games where the longer it's out, it's still going to impact, but people will already know what to expect and already have expectations going in. But SKA's best boy. And this was a great game. Game of the Year doesn't do it justice. But on that note, we have beaten this game. I'm not settled on what I'm going to be playing next. I will be trying to make up a schedule for next week. I don't think anything is going to really even be able to stand in the shadow of this very well, so I might just play some Diablo 2 or something for a week as a palate cleanser. We'll see, but I'm going to end it there. Yeah. This is definitely a game worth playing. Do I raid out? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to let it there. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.